Hey, what's up, fam? Jujutsu Kaisen is an interesting series, and I made a video recently about how the new kind of the new frontrunners and kind of guys you could become, and I think already, soft set are in of the HST, the Holy Shonen Trinity, which was a position kind of put with Shonen Jump stuff, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, and now I believe will become Black Clover, My Hero Academia, and Kimetsu no Yaiba. But I was wondering if Jujutsu Kaisen has the potential to, instead of if it's the Trinity, it might make it a quartet, and then maybe that'll be the thing to kind of kick it into its own thing. Is maybe it'll have its own newer branding for the magazine, and you'll have like these yeah, this a quartet instead of a trio, and I think it'd be kind of fun for this newer generation. Maybe they'll need it after they're coming up after these big pillar characters. And this guy's has an odd but interesting to look at art style that I actually enjoy. But anyway, chapter, we had Yuji kind of seeing that Sukuna and Mahito, even though trying to reason them, they're still kind of big curses that aren't really reasonable. They're still pretty bad. Something like with Kimetsu no Yaiba is the demons still have a very human side to them. The curses don't. They seem just they're very wicked and they like doing wicked things. And I think it'll be interesting to see like there is no kind of side to them to be good. There's nothing that you could kind of hope for with them. And that's something that Yuji is learning because it looks like he's been trying to appeal to uh their kinder side, but that kinder side doesn't exist, and it's what he's getting right now. And now he's getting pissed off. But with Mahito, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got all these plans, and I wanna bring Sukuna out. But before I do that, I need to make sure I'm stronger than him, so I can be in charge." But now Yuji's rampaging, and I don't think Mahito knows how powerful Sukuna is compared to him. I don't know, but I feel like it's way heavier if Yuji is a threat. Maybe not like a huge threat, but he's definitely able to hurt Mahito. If it wasn't for the fact that Yuji's still pretty new to all this, he probably would smash him up. And I imagine Sukuna would have no problem just demolishing him if Sukuna at like I think it was like two fingers is like massively more powerful than Yuji, like to a like this. Oh, sorry, I hiccuped right there. To a disgusting degree. Why does he think that he would? Why does Mahito think they'd be like, oh yeah, getting ahead of him, that's gonna be easy? Like, come on, man. I don't think he realizes. Like, I can kind of see, from a reader standpoint, that just from the stuff shown, that even this fraction of the dude is like pretty powerful. So what is poor Mahito gonna do? But I actually like Mahito's ability with his kind of like he's constantly changing the shape of his body. It's straight like flesh manipulation, and usually it'd be like, well, now he can do relatively anything with that, and he's gonna do all these things. But it's the way that it's the way that seems to be confined with just the shape and not like anything weird and additional to it. Like okay, he can make like bladed whips, so he can make like a spear, and when somebody tries to grab that, he'll turn it into like big jagged spikes. So it really just it looks like it's you just have to watch out for the limb itself, and that's gonna be the whole thing for me. Even though it can keep changing its shape and do all these different things, it's not gonna be. It doesn't seem to be as complicated as a power as one would think dealing with. But it's very cool looking, and I like it. I think they can do a lot with it. It's something that could make Mahito a villain for a while. Like it's still intimidating if he's constantly still able to alter himself to whatever situation he's in. But it's not like he's gonna get a power that will be very convenient to what's going on. It's set to kind of like this body shape shifting, so it'll really just be things like avoiding whatever he creates his arm into weapon wise, but I don't know, he could easily get like some weird power later on. I'm not doing the best job at explaining this, but I think anybody who's read like anything with like shapeshifters know what I mean, as well as like characters that end up having like really strange powers where characters have to think and like be ready way more to deal with it. I think one of the things that makes this power like a threat to Yuji is that he's still early on. Like if it was something way later in the series, I feel like it'd be like, oh, I've got the experience and the knowledge to know how to deal with this kind of situation. Like a lot of characters probably would, because it's a simplistic yet extremely versatile power. That's what I think I was trying to get at, not explaining the best. Anyway, I liked seeing Mahito try and go inside Yuji's like body and soul to manipulate him, and then Sukuna's just there like, get the fuck out of here, and Mahito's just like, oh shit, I'm I underestimated him, and he starts getting the hell beat out of him. But then what's his name shows up after Mahito starts to get a little bit more serious, and it looks like he used part of his body and manipulated it into being his the mass of himself, and then leaving like a minority of it behind to be like a decoy, which is pretty cool actually. I like that too. Like if he shot his arm out somewhere and then started to turn that arm into like where he actually is, and then leaves like the excess behind. It's just like a big dummy meat. It just looks like it, which is pretty cool. He's got like this like a it's like a clone substitution kind of technique. It's all meaty and gross. And then what's the guy's name? Nanamin. The that I like this dude. I look forward to seeing what he can do. He's got pretty cool power. But yeah, check this out. Check this as a good series. Obviously, I'm struggling a little bit with some of the explanation just because I tend to think further into a lot of stuff. I try and get a little bit more analytical, and I think it's a little bit hard so far because this is new, and I haven't been thinking about it as much as stuff like Fairy Tail Eden Zero, or even like now right Kimetsu no Yaiba, Black Clover, any of those stuff. But I'm hoping along the line it'll get a little bit more in depth. I've definitely taken interest in it. I recommend it. It's good. It's a lot of fun, and it has the potential to go pretty far. But yeah, tell me what you think about this. Are you interested in this? Have you picked it up? Do you think this is potential? If you are subscribed to my channel, I appreciate it a lot. If you haven't, I'd appreciate if you would subscribe and be checking out the content. I was amongst the Fairy Tail Eden Zero and Black Clover, as well as the Radiant anime that drops this week. I look forward to reviewing that. But otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Bye.